Hi everyone, and welcome to Cooking Companion TV. I'm Jenna Edwards, and this is a recipe demo of fried goat cheese salad. It is a choose your own adventure kind of salad because you have several options for executing this one. So give this video a thumbs up and let's get right to it. First, we slice our cheese. I'm using herb and garlic spreadable goat cheese for this demo, but you can also use something with a soft rind like a croûton de Chavignon. Whatever you use, your rounds should be ½ inch thick. This is about 2/3 of a cup of breadcrumbs with a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper each, and ½ teaspoon of dried oregano. You can also use panko breadcrumbs. For the spreadable goat cheese, I'm rolling them directly in the seasoned breadcrumbs. If you use the type of cheese with a rind, you'll need an egg wash before rolling in the breadcrumbs. I'm giving these a really good pat with the breadcrumbs, really patting it in there so they stick through the cooking process. And I'm rolling the sides through it as well. These will now sit in the freezer for 15 to 30 minutes to harden so they don't ooze during the cooking process. If you're using the rind variety, you can skip the freezer part. The rind will keep the cheese together. While that freezes, let's prep our other ingredients. If you eat bacon, consider cubing some up and crisping it for some extra protein. For vegetarians, consider roasting chickpeas. Cucumber is always a welcome addition to salads, especially in the summer. And when I chop up my vegetables, I like to think about how easy the shape and cut will fit onto a fork with the other ingredients. I like a fork full of everything, so I'm chopping my vegetables to make that easier. I also had some leftover tomato to dice up, and we cannot skip fresh herbs to toss in with the lettuce. I love dill, so I'm chopping an entire bunch of dill, but parsley or basil or mint would work well too. And I love beets with all of this, so I bought some pre-roasted beets and I'm slicing them into wedges. Other interesting things you can put into your salad are crispy leeks, popped sorghum, or crispy black rice. Now, I am getting excited about the salad all over again, y'all. It's time to cook the cheese. And we have 3 options: pan frying, baking, or broiling on slices of baguette. I'll demo both pan frying and baking, but for baking, all you need to do is bake for 15 minutes at 375 Fahrenheit or 190 Celsius. I found this technique on the spruceeats.com, and they suggest mixing 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil with the panko breadcrumbs to set the panko into the cheese, but I didn't do that with mine. I just went straight into the oven. For a less fussy approach, you can spread a healthy dollop of the goat cheese onto a round slice of baguette and then broil it on low for just a few minutes until you see the edges and peaks start to brown. That's the quickest method for this salad. To pan fry, we need enough oil or fat to coat the bottom of a pan and then heat it over medium-high heat. It's hot enough that when you add your cheese disc to the pan, it immediately bubbles around the cheese. I left them there for 3 to 4 minutes before flipping them. Because they were frozen, they didn't immediately leak, but they started to on the second side. They were definitely soft, and I had to be quick and strategic about how to scoop them up and flip them without smearing them all over the pan. Overall, I think they did pretty well staying together. They have a nice brown skin, most of them at least. After a minute and a half, they were done, and I scooped them directly onto the arugula leaves. At the top of the plate, I have 2 cheese discs from the pan, and the bottom one is from the oven. Now, it held its shape quite nicely. You can see the browned bottom from where it sat on the sheet. Now, both of these techniques worked out great. If I fried them in the pan again, I'd leave them in the freezer for longer, like a full 30 minutes, or try an egg wash just for a stronger crust. Let's talk about dressings. I think a mustard vinaigrette is perfect here because it complements and contrasts the goat cheese and everything else we have in here. So I have 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard with 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar and 4 tablespoons of a very good olive oil. A quick whisk, and it blends together into a velvety emulsion. Now we drizzle it over the assembled salad, and it's so pretty. I have both mixed the herbs into the arugula and sprinkled more on top of the salad. The cheese discs are seasoned in oregano, and then there's more seasoning in the cheese itself. I have crispy bacon bits and cooling cucumber, all grounded by my beets. Pistachios or walnuts would go well on top too if you like nuts on your salad, but that's basically all we need. Of course, use whatever lettuce you like and that you will eat all of, because we hate lettuce wilting away in the fridge. But that's it for this hearty fried goat cheese salad. Get the ingredient list below or at cookingcompaniontv.com/goat cheese salad. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe to this channel for more demos just like this. I'm Jenna Edwards, and thanks for watching.